Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
What's going on, everybody? Kyle Johnson, Cappers Nation, live, baby. Could not be more excited. Friday, game day edition. The 8th of November, we are here. A beautiful 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:19. I do apologize for the few-minute late start, but we are here. We are proud. We are ready to rock. We are ready to roll. Free plays on fire yesterday. Another 2-0 day on free plays. Money in the bank. Who's ready to rock and roll this Friday with me? I know I'm ready to rock and roll. I know I'm ready. It's going to be a big Friday. Got a lot in store for everybody. Game of the week goes down today. And there's only one way to get it. There's only one way to get it today, folks. You gotta... Justice haters gonna hate. But guess what? Cappers Nation gonna win. Absolutely. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely, Matt. We're going to get it. Chip in the house. Fast Freddy in the house. Edgar P. Justice. Frankie Diamond. Matt. Corey. Justice. Who else is here? Post up in the comments if you're here tuning in with us on this beautiful, blessed Friday. It's definitely going to be a good day. We got some game day breakdowns to go over. Rio in the house. Yo, what's going on, sir? Who dat, Bob? Good morning. Good morning, Kyle and crew. How about those Raging Cajuns? Covering machines 8-1 against the spread so far this year are the Raging Cajuns. If you guys haven't figured out yet, we have made an absolute shit ton of money betting Louisiana Lafayette, not only yesterday, not only this season, but for quite a few seasons in a row, they've been a covering machine. Andrea, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Can't wait to get this show started and everything up and running. Got everything logging in. Jeremy, good morning. Definitely looking forward to cashing off of what we did yesterday and keeping it going. Not only did free plays knock it out of the park, but we snuck in a free premium play for you guys, what you guys did not know about. What's going on, Big D Mall in the house? Justice says, great last drive by the black and silver last night. Absolutely. Congrats to the Raiders fans. We did lean on the Raiders yesterday, but we took the over. We took the over. That was actually your guys' daily free play yesterday. And believe it or not, that was a premium play. I just didn't word it as that during the daily free play video. All I said was your free daily pick. Never called it a consensus play or a premium play. I left the suspense there. So congratulations to everybody that hammered home that one. That was a nice free premium play. And then... also, Temple on the money line or laying the points, however you were able to get them. That was a nice winner. And it's only going to get better. So 2-0 yesterday on our free plays. Absolutely, Corey. Corey says, keep rolling. Good day yesterday, and it's going to be a better day today. Absolutely. I do agree. Yesterday, personal plays went 3-1. Had a nice day yesterday. Louisiana Lafayette, the Raging Cajuns, getting the job done for us. Absolutely smashing Coastal Carolina. We won on Temple, obviously. I gave you guys all that for free. We hammered home, or actually we lost on Temple over, as I said in the daily free play video. They just, we were on the wrong side of that one, and I talked myself into it during Cap Nation Live, and then took another look at it, and ended up giving it out, and wish I didn't. Wish I stayed off of it, because it was a late addition onto my card yesterday. That was the only loss I suffered yesterday on my personal plays. And then in the evening time, Miami and Phoenix in the NBA over 218. They ended up having, 232 in there. And just quick taking a look at it, we knew the odds makers were off by at least 12 points on that one. It should have been a 229, 230 total. And we got it at 218, folks. And that was a nice one. So 3-1 on personal plays. Sean says, personal plays heating up faster than Vinny the Microwave. Absolutely. Personal plays are definitely heating up. What is that now? Back-to-back winning days on my personal plays. And they're just getting a little warm. They're not hot yet. They're definitely not hot yet. They're just warming up. Just warming up. I think we can, after tonight, we could start to say they're hot after a 2-1, 2-1, and then a 3-1 day. Anthony, we'll definitely take a 3-1 every day of the week, any day that we can be blessed with one. But I think we get something big today. So not only do I have 3 personal plays today, but I think after today, after we sweep the board on my personal plays and we hammer home my big game of the week, I think it's safe to say that the personal plays are going to be on the hotter side than warm. After tonight, entering a big weekend. And for everybody that doesn't know, my game of the week is tonight. All right, my game of the week is tonight. However, you cannot buy it outright this week. It is not available to purchase. There is a way to get it, though. There is a way to get it. You have to purchase. Actually, you don't have to purchase, first of all. If you're already on board my personal plays, then more than likely you already got my game of the week for free yesterday. Or you got it today. If you're on my personal plays, you get my game of the week for free. That simple. Want to do all my personal play clients a solid and throw them a big bone and give them something to say thank you for standing by me, thick and thin. I mean, we all know October wasn't my best month. We had a very rocky October. After a solid September and killer August, we had a very rocky up and down October. So anybody that's on board my personal plays today, you get my game of the week free. And more than likely, you already got it either this morning or yesterday evening. But if you do want to get on it, you need to be on board my personal plays. You can purchase 3 days, $99. Pretty simple, very easy. Purchase 3 days, $99, and then along with my personal plays for today, you'll also get my game of the week included tonight, absolutely free. Yes, Kong, it is a football play today. My computer is super slow today. Either that or it's the server. Might be the server, because selling a lot of those packages today. Packages are going like crazy. Which thank you guys for having trust and faith in me to deliver you guys the winning goods tonight. Let me try and log in on my laptop. Log off the... Do. Give me 1 second, folks. Everything's slowing down this morning. You need to restart this old iPad. Hasn't restarted in about a week. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the, Andre, I'm glad you enjoy them. Justin, let's get it again today. A great free play yesterday. Thank you. Absolutely. A big D-Mall, it's definitely going to be an all-out monster maker. No, Kong, there's no week of premium plays. They actually just, I posted the wrong one. It's actually 3 days of premium plays. No, Justin, you didn't miss any free play in this video. There is a free play in the daily free consensus play. Yeah, Kong, it used to say it. If you check now, it's not there anymore. It's been removed. But thank you, though, for letting me know that I copied and pasted the wrong thing out of the Word document. But no week of plays. But the difference between a week, yeah, it's a few extra bucks. But the money that you make, Kong, betting the games, even 3 days for $99 is a steal, to be honest. Because keep in mind, 3 days is not the normal price. 3 days is not the normal price. The normal price is 5 days for $250. So, and I think after today, especially since my games are so hot, I think the 3 days for $99 on my personal plays is going to go away. I think it's going to go back up to the 5 days for $250. I think I'm worth $50 a day. Actually, I personally think that I'm worth a hell of a lot more than that. Balling Pros, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. Chido, what's going on? UFC fight package is going to be out. I was told in about 2 hours. The UFC will be posted online. The UFC for UFC in Moscow will be posted on the website within 2 hours, from what I was told. And FC's running the same promotion this week as he did last week. All right, he's running the exact same promotion. If you buy his card, if you buy his UFC card for $29.99, he is going to give you that max fight pick that he has this week absolutely free. Killer deal. Absolute killer deal. And you guys got to remember, UFC tomorrow starts at 11 in the morning Eastern time. 11 in the morning Eastern time. Okay, so don't miss out tomorrow. It is early. You get the entire fight card. Every single, for $29.99, here's what you get. Every single one of FC's winning UFC fight picks. All those juicy write-ups. Every parlay that he has. And he has parlays this week. He's got 2 fight parlays, all right? You get every lean, every stay away recommendation. And this week, included, he is also including the guaranteed max fight pick included in your package for $29.99. Or you could just buy the max fight pick for $25 all by itself. let's jump into it because we've got a big day today. Need to get some breakdowns rolling. Thank you so far to everybody that's just jumped on board my personal plays today. You guys all are getting my game of the week free. Anna, I've got my game of the week coming your way here. As soon as we get off the live show, I'll give you my game of the week as well. I'll send you my game of the week as well as all my plays. My plays will be ready to be released as soon as we're done. As soon as we're off the live show, I'll be sending out my personal plays. I've got 3 personal plays today as well as my game of the week. And it's going to be a good one. So, Anna, you're going to get that here in just a little bit as soon as we're off live. And thank you to everybody that's also renewed as well. It's been, it's always a pleasure to be able to deal with everybody. Trent, Gerald, Sean, Andre getting on board, Corey yesterday, Matthew, Phil, Randy, Dean. It's always a pleasure, guys, as well as everybody. Everybody that else is watching. Anthony, Big D Mall. So, and remember, normally when you buy my game of the week, it's $100. You're actually getting my game of the week free. You're paying for 3 days of my personal plays for $99, and then you get the entire game of the week for free. Fast Freddy is guaranteed Saturday, posted now. No, it's not posted. You'll get an email when it's posted. You'll get an email when it's posted and available. As soon as that is all available, you'll know. One second, guys. All right. Let me get everything up and running. We're going to take a look at some college football. Then we're going to move on to some other sports, maybe the NBA, maybe college basketball, maybe the NHL. Early action NHL today, if you guys were not aware. Tampa Bay and Buffalo playing in Sweden. Starting a series there. Game goes down at 2 p.m. Eastern time. 11 here in Vegas. So in an hour and 24 minutes, we've got NHL action across the pond. And it's definitely going to be a good game, good matchup, and money to be made. That is for sure. Mr. Mullins, thank you, sir, for jumping on board my personal plays. I'll be if you're watching the live show, I'll be texting out not only my 3 personal plays, but my game of the week. I'll also be texting that to you as well as soon as we get off the live feed. I haven't sent out any of my games yet, but I will be very, 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 very shortly. As soon as we're done on the live feed, we will. Mike Butler, what's going on, sir? Thank you for joining us. What I am going to do, because I know not everybody knows that we go live at this time yet. Sooner or later, everybody will realize that we're live at this time, Monday through Friday. Which, I want to ask you guys that. LT, what's going on? How do you guys like the new noon Eastern, 9 Pacific time slot? Does that time slot work? Are you guys enjoying that? Too early, too late? Just out of curiosity. Not to say that I'm going to change it, but I was just curious for the faithfuls that are here, the 40 to 60 that we get during the week, what you guys think. Aaron, you love it. Anthony, it works. LT, it works. Okay. Thank you, Mike. Drive safe. Awesome. Glad you guys like the time slot. I'm sure somebody else will jump into the time slot, with us and try and cherry pick and do all of that. But, it is what it is. We're going to keep it going Monday through Friday, every day next week as well. Don't forget, before we get into the game day breakdowns, because that's what's coming next, don't forget, we're going to be live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, early in the morning, dark and early. But if you ever miss a live show, rest assured you can always watch an archived version. Okay? You'll always be able to watch the archived version, that is for sure. And then we'll also be live the exact same time on Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. And then again next week, Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday we'll be live again. Exact same time. Noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. LT, catch me. Yes, sir. Got the haircut. Got it trimmed up yesterday. Was overdue. Was definitely overdue. I'm trying to multitask here, and it's not really working for me here. Give me 1 second, folks, and then I'll be done multitasking. Okay. We've got our all hands email going out with the link to the live show. So if you get an email with the link to the live show, I do apologize. Disregard it. You're already here anyways. Eventually that'll go out. Getting one today? Yeah, no, it was about a week overdue for me. I try and get in every Thursday or Friday. I usually go in, and last week I was just so dang busy and wasn't able to get in. So here we are. Finally got in yesterday and got old girl to give me a trim up top because it was long overdue. All right, that email is going out. Now, out of curiosity, how's the feed on your guys' side? How's the feed? Feed is okay before we start the game day breakdowns? Hopefully feed is good on your guys' end. Very good. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. So before we get started, Kong, if you missed the show yesterday, shame on you, sir. Shame on you. It was a great, great, great show. Cole Anthony is a monster. Cole Anthony is a flat-out monster. All right, guys, what I'm going to do first, I did a donation to Tip a Hero yesterday, so mine's a little more. Plus, I get a couple extra shampoos. But what I want to do, going to give everybody a little afternoon action. In an hour and 17 minutes, Tampa Bay Lightning and the Buffalo Sabres play each other in Stockholm, Sweden. How about a free play? How about 2 free plays on that game? Hopefully we don't go 0-2 because I'm about to give it. Free, did somebody say free? Yes, just like I'm about to give you guys some free plays, you can get my game of the week for free as well. You just have to be on board my personal plays. If you're on board my personal plays, you get my game of the week for free today. Ray, good morning. So what we're going to do, we're going to just start this party. Let's just get it out of the way, all right? Free play, we're going straight for it, all right? We're going straight for the jugular this morning. Let's take some money from your book. First of all, this one is right out of our NHL package. We actually have 3 NHL package plays today for everybody. And NHL package is overdue for a monster day. I'm sure all of our NHL members will agree. The NHL is absolutely due for a huge winning day. And it's coming today, and it all starts this afternoon. All right? So I'm going to give you guys... Hold on one second. Going to give you guys not only 1 free play on this game, I'm going to give you guys a second one. All right. Now the first one, right out of our NHL package. Right out of our NHL package. Tampa Bay, Buffalo, over 6.5 goals. All right. That is right out of our NHL package. Just posted it in the comments. Tampa Bay, Buffalo, over 6.5. Lock that one in. Alex, good morning. You're tuning in just at the right time. That game starts in an hour and 14 minutes. Now, we're only going to be live for about another hour. And then, because I've got to go to an appointment. But I will be live. I might go live later on this afternoon if I'm capable. I don't think I'll be back in the office, so I think my time is going to be in that meeting that I'm headed to. That's actually a good meeting. It entails all of us and some new changes. But we'll be live tomorrow, obviously. But I'm not done there with the free plays. I am also betting another one on this game. That's not listed in the NHL package. I was hoping they were going to put it in there. It should be in there. It is definitely a play that should be in there. Tampa Bay and Buffalo, first period, over 1.5 goals. I believe the juice, when I just checked 5 minutes ago, and I'm pretty sure the first period over was minus 160 at 5 dimes. So if you're capable to get it at a decent line, there's definitely value. John Hassler, what makes you think it's going over? Just curious. Well, I had a lucky penny, but I lost it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. The lucky penny is kind of like the magic 8 ball. It said the game was going over, you know. I wanted to be like the clowns that are, you know, on YouTube, so I figured I'd just start flipping coins. You know, I mean, what's... Either that or I can flip my Rolex, you know. The clowns will say it's a Folex, but no. No, that sucker's as real can be. your book has 2, well, then you have a shitty book. This is what I'm going to tell you, because I'm kind of spicy this morning. All right? If your book has 2, find a new book. If your book has 2, and I'm even going to do you even a more of a solid, okay? I'm going to do you more of a solid right now. Right now, I'm about to do you guys a huge solid. If your book has 2, he's an asshole. And if your book has 2 and he's an asshole, then you need to go to 5 Dimes. 5dimes.eu. But I'm going to make it easier for you. Just click that go link right there. Go to 5 Dimes. Open up an account. And get on board today. Why? Because it's a winner. And you can get it at 1.5. And then, LT, don't run the blood pressure up. I know. And then you can have quality lines just like me and everywhere else. And I can tell you this much. Even the Play MGM app, which has some of the worst lines in the NHL, has it at 1.5. Taking a look here, let's see. $1.5 minus $1.65. Big D Mall, you know how we work. You were telling me we were due for another one at 4 in the morning my time when I was at the gym. And William just said, and if you stay with that book that's screwing you, the one that's an asshole, and if you stay with him because he's screwing you and you're accepting it, then William says you're the asshole. Excuse my language. That was a good one, Will. That was a good one, brother. Rio says, let's go Kyle the truth teller. Absolutely. No doubt about it. Because I have news for you. We're going to give you guys a free UFC pick tomorrow as well. And there's no better place to bet it than 5 Dimes as well. Chido even says, speak the truth. We do. We do. Because it's what we do. And it's going to be a good time. And I hope you guys all ride with me on this play. And we're going to have some fun. It's going to be a winner. So there's 2 free plays for you guys during the afternoon. And let's have fun. And for shits and giggles, yes, I said it, for shits and giggles, I am doing a parlay for fun of all 4 first period overs for fun. No, Alex, the game over is out of our NHL package. And the first period over, I flipped my trusty penny. It landed on tails, and tails never fails, so we went with the first period over. No, I'm just kidding. It was actually it was supposed to be part of the NHL package, And they didn't put it on it because I believe the juice got a little higher than they wanted to put out. But I'm betting it. And if I'm betting it, you guys should be betting it. That's the only reason. That's the only thing you really need to know. If I'm betting it, you should be betting it. If I call and tell you Turtle 12, race 3 down in Tijuana at Adelitas at 9 p.m. tomorrow night, you better bet that Turtle. We're having some fun today. We're having some fun today. So yes, go to 5 Dimes, sign up, and stop getting screwed by your book. Seriously, stop getting screwed by your book. Who that Bob and Kyle we trust. It's going to be a good day, folks. All right, let's get some game day breakdowns rolling. You know what I need to do? I need to get that barbershop screen back. I need to get that barbershop screen back up and running for us. Jeremy says Turtle 4 instead. You know, Alex, Saturdays, Sundays, I work nonstop during the games. I would love to catch a game. If I'm capable to break away, I seriously will, because I'd love to actually be able to sit back and relax during the game time. But Saturdays with Guaranteed Saturday, and you're gonna want to bet that one tomorrow, Alex. It's a big one. Who that Bob parlay the 2 turtles? But if I can, definitely I'll shoot you a text. Now I was getting ready to do something else. Oh, here we go. Need to open up. Let me get the live odds up. Let me log into this system here. 2 college football games on the schedule today, and they are going to be good ones. There definitely going to be some good action today, folks. A lot of money to be made. A lot of money to be made. First of all, I screwed up. I shouldn't have gave you guys one free play until we had, at least 50 thumbs ups in here. Instead, I screwed up. Should have held it hostage. Instead, we're at 25 measly thumbs up. It's okay, though. It's okay. It's 22 more than the haters. Anna, Dan, if you guys are watching, I'll be texting you my personal plays as well as game of the week as soon as we get off the live show. Aaron, what's going on, sir? All right, let me get this window up and running. And you know what? I'm not done yet. I'm going to be giving you guys something else here as well. I'm going to be giving you guys something else as well. And no, it's not Turtle 4 down at Adelitas tomorrow night down in TJ. All right? No, it's not going to be that one. But it's going to be a good one. Free play on Twitter today? No, I'll probably give it away in this video, and that'll be actually 4 free plays for today. I think 4 is my limit. John, am I in a good mood? I'm in a good mood every day. Every day that this heart's still ticking, I'm in a good day. Actually, you know what I think is picking up my mood is the last couple days. I've been in the gym at 4 in the morning. Crazy. Crazy to be at the gym at 4 in the morning for me anyways. My fat ass in the gym. Took a couple days off. Ate like crap. I had to eat a Popeyes spicy sandwich. I drove through a Popeyes. There was only 2 cars in the drive-thru the other day, so of course I had to turn around and go back. Had to get me my church's chicken fix. So, put a few pounds back on, ate like crap, drank too many sodas even though I cut those out. But got back on the regiment and running my ass off. Run, Forrest, run! Good assessment there, John, and we're actually going to take a look at that and dive down into that part between those 2 teams. Same thing with Washington and Oregon State as well. And I'm getting everything up and running as I bullshit with the bullshitters out here as we just shoot the shit. I'm getting it all up and running. Big D Mall, if you're still watching, I just saw your text message. I'm hoping to have something up and running in 2 days, possibly a third, possibly by Sunday, if you know what I'm talking about. But I'll know more later tonight. See, I bet you guys wish you knew what we were talking about there, huh? Toby says, my winnings on the hockey will pay for my airfare to the turtle races. It will. And probably get you a nice little room down there. And TJ as well. Although I recommend going about 45 minutes south down to Rosarita. Justice, you're always pushing the envelope for Cap Nation like you have a limit. We have no limits here. The sky is our limit. Ryan, what's going on, sir? You missed 2 great free plays. Already gave out 2 great free plays, and we're just now getting ready to break down the games. And if you guys bust us over, let's say 60 thumbs up, we'll give away another one. Maybe I'll give away a premium play today. Chip, what's going on, sir? Thanks for joining us. LT just asked, what are we doing for Veterans Day? As far as work goes, I'll be working in the morning. We'll run our live show in the morning. As far as promotions, I'm not sure just yet. I know we're going to have a donation day. I don't know if we're going to do it on... when I do donation day, it needs to be a day that I'm in the office because it's nonstop from night to when the games kick off or tip off. So in order for me to do that, I know on Monday I can't. So probably Tuesday I might do that. But we're gonna do something for Veterans Day. But definitely, you know me. I take care of our fellow veterans. Toby might be going to the Beavers game. Very nice. Very nice. Ryan and Chip, if you guys are... and for everybody just tuning in, we already gave out 2 free plays. Going to be giving you guys more. We're actually going to be doing a game day breakdown of the college football games right now. Chip, I don't have the company's NHL record sitting in front of me. Sorry, but I don't have my hand in the cookie jar in the NHL department. Just premium plays, my personal plays, and all the guaranteed plays that they put out. But CFL, NHL, WNBA, UFC, my digits are not in that cookie jar. I wish they were. That's why occasionally I put out a personal play in the NHL by myself. But we gave out Tampa Bay Buffalo over 6.5 for the game. as well as the first period over 1.5. Thanks, Chip. I appreciate it. So, but I'm definitely going to do something, probably more than something, for Veterans Day. And you know me, I'm a big supporter of the Navy SEAL Foundation and raising money for them. We've raised some good money over the last year for the Navy SEAL Foundation, which helps all of our active as well as, medically retired and the families of the fallen special forces, which is awesome. Even one of our own viewers who's still active duty is eligible for a service dog from the Navy SEAL Foundation when he separates from active duty. So I love being a part of that and love helping them out. All right, I've got everything up and running on my end. What that means for you guys is it's time to do some breakdowns. I'm sure you guys aren't disappointed about that, right? So, without further ado, my coffee's almost empty. Shit. LT, you're going to be marching? Very nice. Very nice. I might go to a little Veterans Day parade in the morning before we do the live show. Absolutely, definitely, we need to support the troops, that's for sure. Active and out of service. All right, game day breakdown. First one that we are going to do. One second. Need to see what was just purchased. Aaron, I know you just purchased the Sunday play. That should be posted here in a little bit, or tomorrow, I believe. Some point today. All right. Game day breakdowns. UCF, Tulsa. Game 113-114. Without further ado, we're finally making it to the breakdowns after being live for 45 minutes. We got UCF 7-2 straight up. 4-5 against the spread, 5-4 on the over. Going up against a 2-7 Tulsa team who's 5-4 against the spread and 4-5 on the over as well. Tulsa guys coming off 5 straight losses. Tulane last week killed their bowl eligibility chances to win outright and make a bowl game. Not that they were going to go undefeated against Tulane, UCF, Houston, and ECU to end the year. But all their chances are out the window. They lost last week 38-26. Let's take a look at the odds and where they're at currently. Central Florida guys opened up as a 12.5-point favorite. It quickly rose to 17. All right, it quickly rose to 17. Total opened up at 69.5. It's still sitting anywhere from, actually the Westgate's got it at 68.5. And MGM, Mirage, BetMGM app, William Hill have it at 69. CG Technologies has it at 70. So all over the board, 1.5 difference from 68.5 at the D Casino in the Westgate to 70 at CG Technologies. Very nice, Anthony. Enjoy that with your son on Monday. When we take a look at the money aspect, let's see where all the money lies. All right, because the money on this one, guys, is definitely lopsided. It's definitely lopsided. Jorge, what's going on, sir? I'm doing fantastic. I hope you are as well. As far as the betting and the money aspect of this game, 79% of the betting public is taking Central Florida, laying the 17 points, and asking to be paid. Just 21% are back in Tulsa plus the 17. Big number, 79% taking Central Florida on the road, laying 17. Okay, Aaron, I'll take care of that for you. I'll figure that out for you. As soon as we get off the live feed, I'll figure all that out for you. I'll make sure you get on both. Alrighty. Where did my window go? There we go. Back to this other window. As far as the total on the over and under, 66% of all bets on the over and under are coming in on the over. 66% all taking the over 68.5 or 69, depending on where you get it. Just 34% on the under. Everybody rolling with Central Florida and the over. Now, I didn't say I was. The public is. That's for sure. Now, let's dive into these two teams. Let's take a look and see what more we can find for you guys. All right, because I love doing this for you guys. Mr. Watson, what's going on, sir? When you take a look at UCF, they're 7-2 overall. Out of 9 games, 5 have gone over the total, 4 have gone under. When they're on the road, they've had 2 games go over, 2 games go under. They've also won 2 and they've also lost 2. They're 2-2 on the road this year. They covered their first road game against Florida Atlantic, where they put the beat down. They were laying just under 2 touchdowns, 13.5, and they beat them 48-14. They did not cover, obviously, when they were laying 10 against Pittsburgh on the road. They lost that game outright. They also lost against Cincinnati when they were laying 3.5 on the road. However, when they played Temple, they were laying 11 and they covered. UCF on the road is 2-2 against the spread so far this year. Now, when you take a look at Tulsa, 2-7 program. Out of 9 games, 4 have gone over, 5 have gone under. If you've been betting the over when Tulsa's been playing, you're down some money this year. Rightfully so. They're 1-4 on the road, but more importantly, they're 1-3 at home. At home, they're 2-2 on the over. Their last 5 games, 4 have gone over. Both teams trending in a more point-scoring direction. But that may come to a halt today. William, I just saw your text message. Yes, sir, I did. When you take a look at Tulsa and what they've been able to do at home, they opened up their year at home against Oklahoma State. They got beat 40-21. They did not cover. They were catching 14. They did not cover that game. Then at home against Wyoming, they were actually favored by 5. They lost outright. They did not cover that game. Actually, excuse me, they actually beat Wyoming. They didn't cover, though. They beat them 24-21. Then against Navy at home, they didn't cover either. Against Memphis, they covered. They've covered 1 game at home. They're 1-3 at home and 1-3 against the spread at home. So I'm not just saying take UCF either. That's why we're going to dive more in depth. I'm savoring this like last couple sips of coffee because it's about empty. And I'm not trying to make you guys wait 3-4 minutes while I go pour another cup. Head-to-head trends. These two teams haven't played in 3 years. All right, last time they played, Tulsa actually got the best of UCF, 35-20. You're also going to be, told by other people that the total is 6-2 in the last 8 games in the series. Fantastic. Last time they played was 3 years ago. Throw that stat right out the window. Now, here's a good one for you. UCF is 8-1-1 against the spread in their last 10 games on the road against an opponent who's coming off of a straight-up loss. So when UCF plays an opponent on the road who's coming off a loss, they cover quite often. 8-1-1 out of the last 10 games. Now, Tulsa, 3-12-2 at home. When the over and under line is 60 or more. Tulsa's 3-12-2 when they've got a high-scoring game at home. When the total's set at 60 or more. So when the bookmakers think it's going to be a high-scoring game, Tulsa's not a covering machine. Tulsa's 6-1 on the under their last 7 games at home against elite rushing teams averaging more than 5 yards a carry. I have news for you. UCF's averaging 5.3 yards per carry compared to the 3.1 of Tulsa. When you dive more in depth on these two teams that are going to be playing at Chapman Stadium, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, for everybody that doesn't know. This game will be on ESPN too. Yeah, but Anthony, not to change the subject, the Chase Young suspension, me being a USC fan, all Ohio State fans that, want to chip at us for Reggie Bush, your complaints are now null and void. Free Reggie, baby. Hashtag free Reggie. All right, when you take a look at what these two teams have done this season, you got UCF, who's averaging 46.3 points per game on offense. They're averaging 226 yards rushing the ball at 5.3 yards per carry. They're averaging 325 yards passing the ball, averaging 9.7 yards per attempt, 11.9 yards per point. They're going to be going up against a Tulsa defense that gives up 33 points a game, that averages giving up 205 yards rushing a game. Not only is UCF averaging 5.3 yards a carry, but the Tulsa defense is giving up 4.9 yards per carry, an extreme high number. They're also going to be going up against a Tulsa defense that gives up 202 passing yards a game at 7.6 yards per passing attempt. Now, Tulsa, on the other hand, they can put up points. They've proven that they can put up points, especially against quality teams. They put up 41 against Memphis. They put up 37 against SMU. Justice, I know what you're hitting at. They average 132 yards rushing the ball, Tulsa. It's where they lack. Their run game has been lacking, which for them is not going to help them at all today. They average 132 yards on the ground at 3.1 yards per carry. They average 272 yards in the air at 7.1 yards per passing attempt. They're going to be going up against a UCF defense that only gives up a little over 3 touchdowns, 22.4 points per game. UCF's been holding teams running the ball to 138 yards a game on the ground and 3.5 yards per carry. Those are right in the Tulsa numbers, unfortunately. Tulsa are wanting to establish the run. They're going to need to establish the run. And they average running the ball 42 plays a game. They average the ball, holding the ball for 80 plays a game on offense. They're also going to be going up against a UCF defense that gives up 210 passing yards a game at 5.5 yards per completion. The keys to Tulsa hanging into it is going to be running the ball. Both of these teams like to run the ball more than they air it out. Obviously, UCF has been way more effective running the ball this year than Tulsa has. But in order for Tulsa to hang and even have a chance to cover that spread, or possibly pull an upset, they're going to have to establish a run. When they establish a run, it'll open up the secondary. Obviously, everybody already knows that. And it'll allow them to move the ball downfield. They average 272 yards a game in the air. So them having a big passing yardage game is not going to be unheard of. It's not going to be off the table. Tulsa can do it if they can establish the run. If they can't establish the run and they can't run the ball against the UCF defense, it's going to make it even harder for that air game. UCF is +2 on turnovers on defense, +2. Tulsa's sitting at even. As far as the total on this game, I do have a play on it already. Possibly on the side too. So no leans, no opinions on this one. But I do promise to get you guys something good here in a little bit. That I do. That I do promise. Because it's going to be a killer day today. I think we're going to go 4-0 on free plays today, folks. I think we're going to go 4-0 on free plays. Now, let's move to the Washington and Oregon State Pac-12 game. Reser Stadium, Corvallis, Oregon. Jermaine, you're red hot. Hey, red hot, but 4-0 sounds good. 4-0 sounds good, I'm telling you. This is technically a half a sip, but I got to savor this into the next 20 minutes. It's like I'm having a tea party with my little one. So, for everybody that doesn't know, that is already with us in the live chat or watching on YouTube or Twitter or Periscope, Facebook. I don't think they're broadcasting on Instagram yet, but they will be soon. If you haven't already heard, I have my game of the week today. Okay? My game of the week is today. However, it's not available for outright purchase. Normally, when you want to get on my game of the week, you pay $100. You get on my game of the week. We all make a boatload of money. We all virtual high five. Some of us high five in person. We all have a great time. This week, as my little one says, no, no, no. Not this week. This week it's special. In order to get on my game of the week tonight, which you need to be signed up, it is football. You need to be signed up by 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You need to be signed up by 7 p.m. Eastern Time. There's only one way to get it. You need to be on board my personal plays. Now, some have emailed me saying this is not fair, this is not fair. Well, let me explain to you how it is fair. First of all, everybody that's on board my personal plays today, I don't care if you bought a year membership, that deal that I had, all my personal plays between now and the Super Bowl. As long as you're on my personal plays, you're getting my game of the week for free. Now, if you've already been on board, you probably already got it. You probably got it yesterday when I texted out the games, or you got texted it this morning. Now, to the ones that want to say it's not fair, that we can't buy it, yada, 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 yada. You're right. You can't buy it for $100. Because that's what it would normally cost you, would be $100. But what you can do is you can save $1. You can go buy 3 days of my personal plays for $99. You can buy 3 days of my personal plays for 99 bucks. And then guess what? Boom. You're automatically qualified for my game of the week. So not only do you save $1, you get 3 days of my red hot personal plays. So again, tell me how that's not fair. Absolutely, Aaron. Absolutely. And the reason why I gave it to my personal play clients is, I agree in taking care of the people that take care of you. My personal play clients that have been on board with us, and with me specifically, it's just a small token of my appreciation to say thank you to everybody that's been on board my personal plays, to the clients that have stood with me through thick and thin. Everybody knows I had a rocky October, bouncing back with a great start to November. 1 weekend. So it's just my way, of being able to say thank you. So, because everybody knows we take care of everybody, and it doesn't matter what package you're on. As long as you purchase, if you're on a premium plays, my personal plays, you buy 3 days, a week, a month, a year, or one of our packages, we always make sure you're profitable. It's one thing that we always do. We always make sure you're profitable. So, that is how you get on my game of the week. It's very simple. It's not hard. You just click on that link. You go purchase 3 days of personal plays. You get 3 days of winning with me, as well as my game of the week. Tonight. Justin, no, I did not have a side on that game. Chip, anyone heard of Top Notch Sportsbook? This guy's trying to sell me on opening an account. Let me give you a word of advice. If somebody reaches out to you and tries to sell you a book on why you should sign up with a book you've never heard of, run. Run. Run fast. And then when you think you're running fast, run flipping faster. If some random guy calls you, texts you, emails you, and tries to get you to open up an account with a sports book, and they offer you credit, and you don't know who the hell this guy is, run. Actually, it should be like this. Run faster. You saw Forrest run off the field, right? Run faster. Because you're getting scammed. If your sports advisor says, hey man, I got a great book you should bet with. They'll even give you credit, or maybe you got to post up and they give you double limits, or maybe you got to post up. If your sports advisor, somebody you're paying for picks, introduces you to a bookie, smack that dude like the little bitch that he is, then turn around and run, run, run. And again, when you think you're running fast, run flipping faster. Because he's also scamming you too. Yeah, Sam, I actually gave out 2 free picks so far. Can you believe that one? So this is just real talk right now. Because I hate hearing and seeing about you guys getting scammed by books. I had another client whose book disappeared. If you're betting with a local guy and you actually know him and you get to go and pay and get paid, fantastic. If you're dealing with a reputable book like Bovada, bookmaker, 5 dimes. Fantastic. You're betting in the casinos. Fantastic. James H., thank you, sir. Yeah, Sam, just rewind the video. You can go watch what we already gave out. Gave out 2 good ones. But seriously, Chip, I hope you take my advice. It's actually very, very, very solid advice. Never as KC. I hate to see you guys get taken advantage of by books. So be careful. Please, please, please be careful who you bet with. Evolution, I think we'll get to 60. Thanks, LT. You know, there's a lot of scams in this industry. Luckily for you guys, I know everybody's tricks. I know their tricks. I know their tactics. I know what they say. I know what they do. I know how they do it and where they do it. I know everybody in the industry, if there's somebody. Now, if they're just some nobody clown, then nobody knows who they are. You got to remember, anybody with a Twitter account now is a sports handicapper and a PayPal account. Be careful. You get some random dude in a chat or a Discord saying, hey, PayPal me. You're probably getting scammed too. All right, let's get back to Oregon State and Washington because that's going to be another moneymaker. Maybe I give you a play on this game. Maybe I don't. We'll flip the trusty lucky penny. As Justice just said, guys, it's already hard enough to win with help even. Then to get scammed, it's a tough industry. So please, please be careful who you do business with. So who do I respect in the industry? The who do I not respect is a smaller bunch as far as, you know, name brand people or actual real people. But you could always ask me a name and I'll say yay or nay. James H., I have good luck when I post on your live feed, free play, college basketball, Memphis, -11 first half. I am going to say James H. has given out some pretty quality plays on the live chat before. And this is where I said that the live chat's got some serious money and knowledge in it. From what some people post in our live chat is, I mean, lights out. And James H. has delivered quite a few wins for all of the viewers, myself included. And that's what we encourage in the live chat. So if you've got a play and you want to post it in the live chat, no problem. Now, as long as it's not coming from another sports service, I don't give a shit. Where, you know, if it's, as long as it's yours and it's not, you know, Joe Blow's sports that you paid for, we don't allow that. First of all, I wouldn't allow you to post somebody else's plays here anyways. But taking something that you paid somewhere and posting it for somebody else, like some other clowns, you know, do, and they're not even clowns. They're not even on the clowns level. Like some other people do. It's not right, and I wouldn't allow it. So, Lawrence Presman, what do I think of him? I've never met him personally, but everything that I know about him, I like what he's doing over there. I can tell you that. I respect what he's doing over there. He's built a great little empire for himself, and he's doing great things for not only the sports betting industry, but, you know, on the tout side, the advisory side as well. Nothing bad to say about that guy. He's done nothing but positive things for this industry that is flooded with black eyes, let me tell you. All right. Game 115, 116. We've got the Huskies 5-4 straight up, 5-4 against the spread, 6-3 betting on the over, going up against the Oregon State Beavers, guys 4-4 straight up, 5-2-1 against the spread, a covering machine, almost a machine, not like the Raging Cages machines that are now 8-1. They're 5-2-1, 4-4 betting on the over on these two teams. Excuse me. Taking a look at the opening odds. Huskies opened up as an 11-point favorite. It is now down to 10. Total on this game opened up at 63.5. It literally lasted about an hour before it went to 65. It's on the rise. The Westgate literally just bumped it to 65.5 about 2 minutes ago. So that game is actually on the rise for that total. When you take a look at the money aspect of the game, okay, when we start taking a look at the money and where the money's coming in at, you're going to see the against the spread part, all right? 58% of all against the spread bettors are rolling with Washington, rolling with the Huskies. Just 42% on Oregon State, taking the touchdown and a field goal at plus 10. 74% of not only the public but the sharps are all rolling with Washington. 26% taking rolling with Washington, taking the over, excuse me. 74% on the total bets coming in are on the over, 26% on the under. Don Doe, what's going on, sir? Another great client of mine. Thank you for joining us. Glad to have everybody here. So before we dive more in depth of these two teams, because we're going to break them down for you guys. If you're new to this channel, first of all, welcome. Cappers Nation Live, we go live 7 days a week. We break down all kinds of sports. College football today, NBA, college basketball, NFL, occasionally the NHL, obviously Major League Baseball when it's here is a big thing for us. We break down games 7 days a week. We give you guys free plays 7 days a week. We gave you guys 2-0 free plays yesterday. And if you guys are new, I'm going to do you guys a solid. If you are new, if you're on your phone, turn it sideways. Or your tablet, turn it sideways. If you're on your computer, click that little red box that's in the bottom lower right-hand corner of the video that says YouTube. All right, if you're on your phone or your tablet, turn that sucker sideways and scroll up. Then hit the subscribe button. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Then tap that little bell right next to it. All right, I'm doing you guys a solid. Tap that little bell next to it. That way you get notified every single time we drop a video. Doesn't matter if it's live like this or a pre-recorded video. If we put out a video, we've got a free play in it. Oh, Jorge, do you have your personal plays for Saturday and Sunday if I buy today? You're going to get Saturday and Sunday's personal plays, but you're not going to get them today. You'll get Saturday's plays Saturday and Sunday's plays Sunday. I'll text them out to you first thing in the morning. Evolution Army. Hey, Kyle, if we still get 60 likes, you might drop a premium play still? Sounds like a deal. You guys get me 60 likes and we'll drop a premium play. Absolutely. We already gave out 2 free plays in this video. Gave out a free play during our daily free play video, but I'll give you guys a 4th play. Definitely. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. All right? But Jorge, here's the deal with today. I have my game of the week. There's only one way to get my game of the week. You have to be a client. All right? You have to be a client of mine. You can't just purchase my game of the week this week like you normally can. You have to be on board for my personal play. So if you go, and remember, my game of the week is normally $100. If you go buy 3 days of my personal plays for $99, for $1 less than what you can normally buy my game of the week for, like last week, everybody that won on my game of the week paid $100. And that's all you got was my game of the week. If you go buy 3 days of my personal plays for $1 less at $99, you're going to get my game of the week tonight free. That's all you got to do. And if you're already on my personal plays, you're getting my game of the week free anyways. Simple, simple, simple. So let's finish this breakdown because I do have to get going here soon. I do have an appointment at 12. All right, guys. Washington, 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games versus an opponent on less than 6 days rest. Oregon State, 0-7 against the spread when playing at home as an underdog of 7 or more points. Oregon State, 18-7 on the under at home against decent rushing teams, averaging more than 4.4 yards per carry. Washington is averaging 159 yards rushing the ball and 4.5 yards per carry. When we take a look at these two teams, take a look at their team stats. You got the Huskies, 5-4 straight up, 6-3 on the over. They're going to be going up against a 4-4 Oregon State team who's 4-4 betting on the over. Now, when Oregon State's playing at home, they have not been a winning team. They're 1-3 straight up, and they're 2-2 on the over. They haven't had too many high-scoring games at home this year. Washington on the road, 2-1 on the over. Not what you would normally expect from a high-scoring Washington Huskies team. The big difference this year is the Huskies running the ball. They're not running the ball like they have done in years past. All right, they're averaging 159 yards rushing. We're going to go over that here in a little bit. Washington coming off 2 straight losses to Utah. They got beat by Utah 33-28. They also got beat by Oregon 35-31. They had a big win over the Wildcats over Arizona. They beat them 51-27. And then before that, they lost to Stanford 23-13 in a very low-scoring game. Washington has lost 3 out of their last 4 games. After being highly touted with a big number next to their name to start the season, they opened up a win against Eastern Washington and then boom, got suckered by Cal where they lost 20-19. They backed it up with 3 straight wins against Hawaii, BYU, and they beat my Trojans 28-14. And that's when the losing party started. Now, Oregon State, on the other hand, they opened up the year with 2 straight losses. They lost on the road or at home against Oklahoma State, 52-36 in a high-scoring game, and they also got beat by Hawaii on September 7th. They lost 31-28. They came back with a gimme win over Cal and then they had to play Stanford, and they got beat again, 31-28. Same final as the Hawaii game. Then they got to play old Chip Kelly and UCLA. They finally got another victory against old gimme a free win UCLA towards the middle part of the season. Then they came right back with a loss to Utah. Now they're riding a 2-game win streak. They beat Cal 21-17 and they beat Arizona 56-38. Diving into the stats, these two teams did play each other. Obviously, last year they play each other every year. Pac-12 North. Washington won 42-23. The year before that, the game did go under the total of 59. Had a total of 49 scored. Washington averaging 34.9 points per game. 159 pathetic yards rushing the ball for a Pac-12 Washington team. They're only averaging 257 yards in the air. So if they were, pushing, mid-threes as far as passing yardage, okay, it's a West Coast offense. Washington has always been a run program. Hold on one second. But they're just not running effective this year. They're going to be going up against an Oregon State defense that's been giving up 32.4 points per game. that's been allowing teams to run the ball 186 yards a game, averaging 4.3 yards per carry. They're also giving up 253 rushing yards as well as 253 passing yards, as well as 8.2 yards per passing attempt. Washington is going to be going up against an Oregon State defense that's also been averaging 33.6 points per game, 177 yards on the ground at 5 yards a carry, and 254 in the air at 7.4 yards per carry. But they're going to be going up against a tough Washington Huskies defense that gives up only 22.8 points per game, guys. Washington does not allow too many teams to score, and we're going to go over that here. They've been holding teams to a low number for much of the season. They average giving up 144 rushing yards at 4 yards a carry and 231 passing yards at 6.9 yards per carry. Both teams are plus on the turnovers, +4 for Washington and +4 for Oregon State. So look for both teams to limit turnovers and control possession. All right, road teams are 2-3 straight up, but 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 meetings. When you're taking a look at Washington, they gave up 33 to Utah. They gave up 35 in their loss to Oregon. High-flying Oregon was only able to put up 5 touchdowns against Washington. Arizona put up 27. Stanford could only score 23. My Trojans only scored 2 touchdowns. My Trojans only scored 14 points against the Washington defense. BYU could only put up 19. Hawaii's high-flying new offense only put up 20. Cal put up 20. Eastern Washington, high-flying. We all know. There's the original air raid right there. Put up 14. Washington defense is one of the better defenses in the Pac-12. That's for sure. As far as the side or the total on this game, I've got a play on this one. So no opinion on this one. If you want to know, you got to get on board for this one today. Already given you guys 3 free plays. Gave you guys our daily free consensus play in that video. Just gave you 2 NHL package plays. Or actually 2 NHL plays, one of them out of our NHL package. And going to be giving you guys another play right now. As promised, a premium play. But remember, if you want on my game of the week, you got to get on my personal plays. It's the only way to get it today. Only way to get my game of the week is you have to get on my personal plays. It's actually cheaper, and you get 3 days of my personal plays. Normally, it's $100 for my game of the week. You get 3 days of my personal plays, $99. And then, you're also going to get my game of the week for free. That's how good of a deal it is, folks. So if you're not on them, get on them. And get on board premium plays. We're due for a huge sweep. And everybody knows we own the weekends. Everybody knows we own the weekends. And I got news for you. Friday's an extended weekend day. So our weekend started yesterday. So if you're not on, you better get on because it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. And if you like what you see in the NHL, today our NHL package is actually on sale. It's 50% off. But that's for the entire season, playoffs, Stanley Cup Finals, but that ends shortly. That ends Sunday. Chip, I know you didn't say anything about credit. I was just saying in general. Nobody should have to sell you on what book to use. If you don't know who it is, then don't use them. They're not a real book. If it's not a major sports book, 5 Dimes, Bovada, BetDSI, Bookmaker, or an actual casino, or an actual bookie that you know, be careful, folks. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Now, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. We'll be live tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, dark and early in the morning, breaking down all the college football and college basketball action that our hearts can desire tomorrow. It's going to be a long show tomorrow. It's going to be a great show. So make sure you guys tune in live tomorrow. There'll be more free plays tomorrow. And speaking of free plays, it's time for a free premium play. This is going to be free play number 4 today. Yeah, Chip, no need to even mention SBR over here. Yeah, they review sports books. They give out free plays, both sides, 1,000,000 times a day, but they don't sell any packages because, why? Well, because they own the books. And they hire the shittiest free play givers in the history. And if their free plays win, they shit can them and go find somebody else. Thank you, Kathy, for joining us. All right. Just need to double check the odds on this game that I'm about to give you guys. Perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. All right, free premium play in college basketball. Free premium play in college basketball. Miami minus 11. That is a premium play right out of our premium play card. The Miami Hurricanes, Miami of Florida, minus 11. Don't screw it up, folks. It's very simple. Miami minus 11. And remember, I already gave you guys 2 free NHL plays that start in 10 minutes. If you want that, go watch earlier in the video. Go cycle towards the very beginning, the first 20 minutes. You can fast forward. It's posted in the comments. Justice just said nothing but W's from Cap Nation. Damn straight, baby. Chido says thank you. It pays to listen to Cap Nation. Absolutely, folks. And remember, game of the week, baby. Game of the week. If you want it, you need to get on board my personal plays. Super, super, super simple. It's actually cheaper this way, and you get 3 days of my personal plays. 3 days, $99. And you'll also get my personal plays for 3 days, as well as my game of the week for free. So there's a direct link to it. And here's a direct link to the 3 days for $99. Let's make some money, folks. Let's make some money tonight. Enjoy those free plays, all 4 of them. You show me another service that's delivering free plays, let alone 4 free plays. All while their real plays their big plays are actually winning. All right, guys, enjoy that free play. Let's make a bunch of money. We'll be live tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Kicking off a huge weekend. It all starts today. The fun starts today. James, I see you just jumped on board for my personal plays. I'll be texting them to you as well as everybody shortly, as well as my game of the week. Good luck to everybody. Always bet within your means. Don't do anything stupid. And we'll see you guys all soon. Thanks, guys. Take it easy. Enjoy your Friday. Drink responsibly. Don't do anything stupid. See you guys dark.